We started PMaps with the voice and accent at a large scale to help us recruit our voice resources. So that's how our journey with PMaps began. We wanted to get somebody on board who could help us do voice hiring at a large scale. Okay, so there were certain processes that we were starting in our offshore location, which were voice focused, and we wanted to evaluate candidates through some tool and measure their proficiency. And that is how when we started looking for different options, and one of them was PMaps. And I think our CEO was last year here in India. At that time, the PMaps team met them, and later on, I was involved in this. I worked extensively with Bansi, Nisha, Talvinder, and all of this to initially set up the product for Moder, right? The tool was customized. We asked PMaps to customize it to our businesses and requirement. We are from a US mortgage industry. The PMaps sample that was given to us was more generic. So we worked with the team to customize it, and the team did a good job there, right? Initially, I think there was some issues with the calibration because a new test was formed, right? So it took some time for the machine to learn and adjust the answers that the candidates were performing. So we got a lot of false positives initially, I think, which is expected. But over a period of time, as the machine learned more based on the responses, I think it kept on iterating itself and calibrating itself. So we finally got to a stage where we could rely on the tool and use it extensively. And looking at, probably you would have seen the number of tests we have already used for PMaps in the last 7-8 months since we started using it, right? It's almost, I think, more than 2,000 or 2,500 is the number, right? And I've seen the team respond fairly well to accept those calls and be available. There were a couple of Fridays too when this happened, and the team was there from your side to be available. So I think I did not find any challenges or issues with regards to the team support, be it on the product side or on the business side. Yeah. As I said, we didn't have a voice and accent tool ourselves, right? So that's the biggest hill, right? We wanted to hire voice candidates, and we didn't have a base to start from, right? So PMaps stepped in there and was able to do it at scale, right? Once you create a test and have that calibrations done, right? We can just replicate that and use that for multiple people, right? Across the board. We used it in India, we used it in Philippines as well, right? So from that standpoint, it definitely helped us aid our recruitment and set up voice processes for Moder in India and Philippines. So yeah, from that standpoint, it was pretty helpful. I think we are really happy with PMaps products, and we wouldn't mind recommending it to anybody else who's trying to look for a solution for their voice hiring. Yeah.